Once upon a time, in a small village inside the forest, lived a young woman named Amina. She was known for her beauty, intelligence, and kind heart. But her greatest trait was her mysterious gift, the ability to communicate with nature. Flowers bloomed at her touch, birds sang whenever she passed, and the wind whispered her name. But Amina has always kept her gift a secret, fearing that the villagers might think her different or even witchcraft. One evening, as the golden sun began to dip behind the mountains, Amina went to the river that ran through the village. The water sparkled under the moonlight, casting an enchanting glow. Amina often visited this place to be alone with her thoughts. But tonight was different. There was someone waiting for her by the water's edge, a tall, handsome stranger with deep brown eyes and an aura of mystery. "I have been waiting for you," the stranger said softly, his voice like a gentle breeze. His name was Kofi, a traveler who had passed through the village and found himself captivated by Amina's beauty. "I don't even know you," Amina replied, and her heart racing. "But I know you," Kofi said. "The river spoke to me. It told me to wait for you." Amina's heart skipped a beat. She knew the river could sometimes speak, but she never imagined it would reveal her secret to anyone. She felt a chill run down her spine, but couldn't bring herself to leave. Kofi's presence was strangely comforting, like a long-lost friend she had yet to meet. Days passed, and Kofi continued to visit the river each evening, waiting for Amina. Despite herself, Amina grew more and more drawn to him. His kindness and respect for her boundaries made her feel safe, and his quiet strength awakened a longing she didn't understand. One evening, as the sky turned from pink to deep violet, Kofi revealed something that shocked her. "I wasn't just waiting for you by the river. I came to find you because I had a dream. And in that dream, the river told me of a hidden treasure buried beneath its waters. The treasure that could only be found by someone with the gift to understand the river's voice." Amina's heart pounded in her chest. She had always known that the river held secrets, but she had never dared to search for them. "You want me to find this treasure?" she asked, her voice trembling. "I do," Kofi said, his eyes serious. "But there was more. The river warned me that the treasure comes with a price. Only those with pure hearts can retrieve it. If you help me find it, you will not only uncover the treasure, but also reveal the truth about yourself." Amina was torn. Part of her wanted to help Kofi to discover the secret of the river, but another part of her feared the consequences. She had always kept her gift hidden for a reason. Now it seemed the time to reveal it had come. With a heavy heart, she agreed to join Kofi in his quest. The next night, under the full moon, Amina and Kofi waded to the river, the cold water swelling around their ankles. The moonlight cast strange shadows on the water, and the air felt thick. Amina closed her eyes and listened. The river's voice was faint at first, but as she focused, it grew clearer. "Follow the current," the river whispered. "The treasure lies beneath its stones at the river's bend, but beware, the path is treacherous and only true love can guide you." Kofi looked at Amina, his gaze filled with unspoken questions. She nodded, reassuring him that she understood. Together, they waded deeper into the river, their hands brushing as they moved. Suddenly, the ground beneath them shifted, and the water began to rise. Amina's heart raced. The river was testing them, just as he has warned. The water surged, pulling them in different directions, but Kofi's hand tightened around hers, held on, pulling her towards the bend. "Hold on to me," Kofi shouted over the roar of the water. Amina's fears melted away as she looked into his eyes. In that moment, she realized something she hadn't known before. She loved him. It was a deep, undeniable love that filled her soul. Together, they reached the bend where the river's currents slowed. Beneath the water, Amina saw a glimmer of something gold. She knelt and with Kofi's help, she pulled up a chest from the river's bed. As they opened it, they found not gold nor jewels, but a single glowing pearl. "The true treasure," Kofi whispered. "It is not what we can hold, but the love that guided us." Amina smiled, tears filling her eyes. She had not only discovered the treasure, but had also unlocked the truth about herself, her gift, her love for Kofi, and the river's secret had all come together in a way she could never have imagined. From that day forward, Amina no longer hid her gift. She and Kofi built a life together, and the river, their constant companion, continued to whisper its secrets. The village soon learned of Amina's power, but instead of fearing it, they respected her, for it was not just the treasure beneath the water that had been uncovered, but the strength of love that could turn even the darkest mystery into life. True love, trust, and understanding can unlock the greatest treasure in life.